I guess I should record. I didn't record. What a move. All right, good. Saving grace. Welcome to the 9th episode, Serving Sunshine. I am your co-host, Casey Graves, alongside me, co-hosting as well as Nick Wooch, presented by YIFNO. And we got a special guest in the house today. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the TikTok sensation. You could call him Daddy, but we'd like to call him Manny.
Yes, sir. Hello, everybody.
Thanks for coming on the podcast, Manny.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. I'm really happy to be here. It wasn't recording before, so I said some things I can't say it anymore. The joke won't be as funny. So that's Casey's fault. I'm really mad.
That is my fault.
That was a really good joke to start the podcast. Jeez, fuck. Anyway, but I'm really happy to be here.
No, we appreciate you coming through. It's long overdue.
Of course.
Long overdue. That's a great way to put it. And before we start, and I'm glad we're recording now, because we like to start with the company YIFNO and what it means. And do you understand what YIFNO means? Do you know the acronym?
Of course I do.
Okay, you've been in a couple commercials. So I figured.
I was a part of the last drop. Yo, it's fucking nice outside, bro. Like, come on. It's actually dark outside, but it's nice outside. That's what he means, right?
Yeah.
That's what he means, right?
Yes.
Come on. Like, you guys look at me like I said something
But
wrong.
the follow-up is, what does that mean to you personally?
Just like, it basically means like just go out there, do things, enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Damn. It's fucking nice outside. Let me just go for a walk. Let me just enjoy myself. Let me go for a run. Let me go get some girls' numbers. Let me do that. That's what it means for me. You know.
Good.
Yeah. I like that. That was a good answer.
Of course. Come on now. I'm a part of the brand. You know, being there.
What is on your brand right there? Is that you? Is that your own company on your T-shirt?
Yeah, it's just a brand. Basically that, like I like to say, it's ETW. It's entertaining the world. So, you know, like when I went through my heart condition, you know, like I had a heart condition, like I got diagnosed 3.5 years ago. For those who don't know, now I do stand-up comedy. That's where I met my boy Casey and my boy Nick. But before that, I came to America to play Division I soccer. I had a scholarship. But unfortunately, at the end of the first semester, I caught like COVID. And COVID like mixed something in my heart that I already had, and it turned into a heart condition. So my heart is basically 0.7 millimeter bigger than the normal. And as a D1 athlete, to play as a high level is complicated. But to live and be a normal human being, do whatever, I'm totally fine. But to play and become like a professional athlete, which was my dream, the doctors basically said like it wouldn't be possible. You know, and since that day, I just decided to like pick back the first love that I always had, which was like to make videos and entertain people. And because when I was a kid, I started to do videos when I was 13. I was already like packing boxes in my room and just put my little Nokia and just film my own skit. My sister was holding the camera, by the way. I was forcing her. She didn't have the choice. So that's where it started. And when I got diagnosed, I just put this video on YouTube, and I literally said, now I'm just going to find another way to entertain people, because when I was playing soccer, I wanted to be like a flashy player. Like when people watching me like, yo, whoa, he's fast. Whoa, he's good, you know? So I was like, just do that in comedy. And then I picked my videos and my stand-up comedy career kind of at the same time. And all glory to God, today I'm here and I have these amazing people following me around. And I decided to just start my brand with my homies. They're helping me. It's not just a thing that's just I believe it's mine. I might be the face, but behind there's so many amazing people, my homies that take care of like the design to reach out to the manufacturer. First and foremost, I want to say big shout out to my boy Nick, okay, because he's the one that kind of got me with the material and the shirt, because I knew like when I did the shooting with him, I was like, yo, bro, like I really want to start my brand, and you know that's why he's a real ass nigga. He might not look like it, but he's one, because he literally like said, bro, I got you, bro, and then, yeah.
I've told him that myself. I always tell him that he.
Every day.
We'll be right back after these messages.
But nah, bro, like that's basically mean like when I have ETW is for everybody that just, when you do something, make sure to just do it like for everybody to watch. Like the point, if you want to be an artist, you want to be a musician, you want everybody to listen to your music, you want the world to listen. So by wearing this, it's just for everybody else. Like it's not about me. It's about you. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Like, how you going to entertain the people that are actually watching? If you want to be an actor, you want to be in a movie that's gonna be at the box office everywhere. If you want to be a musician, you want to be top like one on the billboard. If you want to be like an athlete, you want to be in a fucking Super Bowl because everybody watching it. You know what I mean? It's the world watching it. So all my supporters that are just watching, I have like a lot of like young kids, you know what I mean? Like young adults and everything. So I just want to give like that message to everybody watching it.
That ties in well too because you used to live in France, right? So
Yes, sir.
your audience isn't just limited to America. So you also have the UK, you got France, you have all of Europe,
Yeah.
and then your family's from
Cameroon, yeah.
Cameroon.
Born in
So I'm
Cameroon
sure you
and
have
raised
fans out
there.
there as
Yeah,
well.
12 years. I moved to France when I was 12. And yeah, that's literally like, but I never felt like I was a part of France though. That's for some reason. For some reason, I love France. Shout out to the French people watching, of course. But I never felt like that's where I belong because like I felt like I'm be honest with you guys, I manifested the fact to come in America. Like I was listening to American music. I was watching stand-up comedy in America, like in English. I was watching American movies because I just had one mindset was to just get here. And I moved to England when I was 15 to play in a professional semi-pro academy to play soccer, an academy where we were playing against like good clubs in order to be sold to professional club when you were good enough. But I just realized that I wasn't. So I had a scholarship to come to America instead. And when they came to propose that to us, because those type of agency, they come to like professional like academies to be like, yo, soccer not going to be everything in your life. You might get hurt. So you need a diploma, a degree. And there's like coaches that are willing to give you like education and discover a new country and new everything. And as soon as they got in, I was like, yeah, that's where I'm going. And I was still like under contract in the academy. I was like, I don't even care about, I just want to be done with this so I can go to America. And when I had the chance to come to America, I just holded it like, and I got here. And all that time was happening, I was still making videos on the side, but it wasn't going viral because I didn't really have the time and the consistency to do videos. I just like love to make videos, just make people like laugh and shit. Like there's so many things that just go through my mind all the time. So I was like, if you just put it out there, maybe people gonna like it. And then so far, no bad, you know. Yeah, thank you, bro.
But that's also what I wanted to ask. So when did you have like your first viral moment?
My first viral moment was literally when there was this one of my friends, shout out to my homie Pierre, basically, is the one that always been in my videos from the get-go. I used to do this video that I used to have like 500 views. By the way, if you watch this, you have 500 views. I'm not saying that was bad. Keep doing your thing. If you keep going, that might have like another 0. But back in the days, I didn't have like a lot of views. He invited me around all these famous TikTokers. There was like Terry Reloaded, Rolf, like black community TikTokers. And I was like, yo, damn, that's crazy. But I was just being me. And one of those TikTokers was like, yo, he's gonna blow. And then that day, because I was around so many people, I was like, yo, let me do a video. And because I was doing the same exact style that everybody was doing, it didn't go viral. But that day, for some reason, something just told me, like, do this video where you have, like, an action going on and someone does do something, and then you react to the camera instead of reacting to what they did. So let's say, like, for example, like Casey, my brother right here, says something crazy, right? And then I just look at the camera like, did you guys hear what the fuck that motherfucker said? And then that's literally what I did. But the video was about, like, the fact that you have, like, a girl best friend that has a homie. Like, you have a girlfriend that has a boy best friend, and he was, like, lifting her up, and I was just reacting. And I posted that. I went to my soccer game because I'm still, like, D1 on the D1 schedule. Like, I had to attend my practices. I literally posted the video without expecting nothing. And then my homie just texted me after practice, like, yo, bro, you going viral. Like, you going viral. I'm like, what do you mean I'm going viral? And then I checked the phone, and I've never seen this amount of, like, followers in my life just going up. And I was shaking. I was like, what I got to do next? But the thing, like, oh, glory to God, because I always, like, planned and I manifested that, like, something would be, like that would happen. I already had, like, 10 videos ready. So I was just spamming the algorithm, and the algorithm was, like, just pushing me as much as possible because I just already had, like, ideas. And from there, I did not stop. I would just keep going. Yeah.
Prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's fucking badass.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, you know, I felt like I heard a song in the background when he was talking.
I'm
A nice
inspired
little
for
piano
sure.
going. You know, the thing is like, I mean,
Can I have a wiper? Because I'm really sweating crazy right now. Like
a wiper.
Like a wiper.
Yeah.
How you guys say it? You guys like
A paper towel.
a paper towel. Like, you know, like a tissue. Like, how you call that? The thing to wipe
Can you
the
grab one?
table. It doesn't matter. Muchas gracias, Papa.
This is so funny. A wiper. How long have you been here?
3 in September is gonna be 4 years.
That makes sense. Yeah, my uncle was like that too. He would. You just call things don't. You just say what they do,
Right.
and therefore it is
Right.
the thing.
Hey guys, I'm French. Come on now. I'm Cameroonian French.
Can you excuse me? Can you hold the pulling thing for me? I have to walk through the building.
That's exactly it. Yo, I love this.
That's awesome.
Wow, I'm sweating. What's going on here?
It's all good, bro. Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. And then obviously, that's like a cool backstory to know that you are going viral. You're a D1 athlete, and then the next thing you know, you kind of broke the internet on certain grounds with your sketches and your videos, and that's got to be rewarding in and of itself at FAU. I got to be honest. If that's, we could bleep that out just to save the fucking face. But like, dude, that's fucking great. You're in the class and everyone's like, oh, you're that so-and-so guy, your African dad.
Yeah.
I remember, well, no, that's just sketches.
It is.
Remember, I'll never forget, we did a show. He invited me to do the show in Boca, and his homie was like hosting it. And she was like, bring out African dad already. And I was like, what the fuck? I never even knew what... I was like, that's kind of racist, lady. I was like,
and you were doing your thing too. You were doing your amazing, bro. I mean it. Like I did, as I said it. Like I mean it, guys. It was the first show that like we ever produced with me and my team. And I met like Casey one time at the show, and Casey was just like going crazy, like back and forth, like with the people. Casey's really good. Like, by the way, I just want to say he's really good. Like with how you call it, like crowd work. He's fucking dope. Like I was like, yo, I need Casey to be on this. And honestly, Casey like saved my ass like that day, bro. Even me, I did honestly, I did bad, bro. I promise you, I watched that. I don't even want to watch the.
It's
the
painful.
footage.
It's painful to rewatch how you did, because in your mind, you thought you did good, and then when you watch it, you're watching what you hate, which is all the errors. Like, I should have said this. I waited too long here. You're your own worst critic, but you didn't do bad.
Thank you.
I'll be honest with you.
I appreciate you.
Like,
Thank you.
Your buddy, he kind of like just did crowd work as a host, and he was like, I'm doing his accent right, so it's correct. He's like, bitch, what your favorite skit is? He just kept doing that to everybody for crowd work. He's like, you like Manny? Y'all want to see Manny? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, well, we got 2 more comics, so shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. I was like, what are we doing?
Nah, that's my guy though. Like,
no, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he was like being mean to like those little Boca white girls, and it did not work for him.
It did not work at all.
The meanness. Remember when I was talking to him, I was mean, but I was accurate.
Yeah.
Like I was like, your friend is not laughing because she's got a lot of Botox.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. We don't know if she's laughing, crying, or in danger.
Yeah,
we can.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for cutting you.
That's
but like,
fine.
This is so true. Like what you're saying. Like every time, like even when I'm on stage and I say something, I'm like, damn, was I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to be a mean comedian. Like, I genuinely want people just,
man.
like, to, like, feel connected to me somehow. I'm not, like, even when I roast it, I smile at the end and be like, thank you for coming, though. You know what I mean? Like, because I've never been, a bad guy. Like, I'm a bitch. So, like, I'm also scared, like, if they don't like the joke, they just get on stage and, you know what I mean? Like, Chris Rock me because, like, let's be honest. What the fuck I'm going to do? I'm 5'7".
That's all right. You just fucking shoot him with an African blowgun. And
There
just
you go.
fucking, you know. The rest is history.
Yo, I'm having fun.
Dude, it is what it is, man. That was a great time because that was the first. What? Just to give him some context, it was an all black crowd that you saw me. Before that, you were like, it was a black hookah bar in a pretty rough area. Like CVS just had C and S lit up next to it.
Yeah,
and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna double lock my fucking car. I get in there, it's me, Manny, and then like 2 other like white dudes, and then I guess like it was the Heat playing the Celtics, so they kept the game on the entire time.
Bro.
So they didn't give a fuck what white boy had to say until I start ripping on these black lesbians, and then I was just like, she's.
Yo, I don't know why you didn't like, bro. That's the type of stuff like I tell like people, bro. If you literally had like cameras like set up that day, on you and those two people, that shit would have went viral. You were going insane, bro. You were dead ass. That's why I was like, yo, please, you wanna be on my show, please? Like dead ass, because you did so good, bro.
No,
dead
dude,
ass.
I do appreciate it, man.
No, dead ass. No, I like to give people flowers. Like I'm the type of comedian I like to be around, like talented comedian too, because like you just here to learn, bro. You don't gotta be scared, especially as an athlete. I know you guys can relate. You guys look in shape, but like if you want to be a faster runner, you got to run with people that run faster than you. You know what I mean? You don't want to stay.
Can't be with the
around-
slow pokes.
Oh, you can't, bro. If you want to run fast, you got to be around the motherfucker that fast. You might struggle, you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's just for you, like to learn and then get better. And I don't like when people are just like scared to give each other's compliment. Like, you know, like the other comedians. I'm not saying names. I don't want to have beef, but I'm just saying like
Eric.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm not Cat Williams, bro. Like, I'm just here for the vibes. But like I said, like you gotta give flowers to people when they actually do really good.
They was never funny until you put them in a dress. These motherfuckers were never funny at Taurus until I saw that man in a dress. So you tell me, Shay. You tell me.
Oh my gosh, bro, that interview was crazy. Oh, bro, that was great.
That interview was nuts.
No, crazy night.
He aired
You
out
should
everybody.
While it's still popular, you ever thought about like doing a like you can easily, because of your following and your fan base, like you're very animated. If you did that like African Dad Cat Williams interview, like
Yeah.
that'd be kind of fucking funny.
That would be like you know, deadass. I'm gonna be honest with you. When that
Tell
shit
me.
was popping, Sean was in the back, but like Sean is a part of the team, ETW team. Sean is basically the person. I'm gonna be honest with you, that kind of made me into like molded me into the comedian that I am, and I'm really thankful because English is not my first language. You know what I mean? So sometimes like he's gonna teach me how to like say things slower, like take my time. Like I literally rehearse all the time. So when there's something like that that's so great that happens, Sean is telling me like, yo, man, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But sometimes with class, it's so complicated. It's also really hard to like set someone and let them know. Like, yo, please come, like, do this video. It's really hard because, like, me by myself, I can't do, like, both, like, roles. So I got to ask my homies sometimes. And, like, we have, like, ideas that can be popping, like, right now. For example, when the GTA trailer came out, you know what I mean?
I saw those.
Yeah, like, I watched that skit.
Yeah.
And I was, like, 2005. I was like, bro, you got to do a video right away. And that shit, like, I posted, like, the same day. That shit went stupid bananas viral. And I was like, there you go. Because that was a video that was easy to do on my own. But like those videos, when you have like another character that has to be, you need to have like a good actor so the video is actually good. If it's just so like, me, it's easy for me to do African Dad. I'm African. But who's going to do Cat, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So like.
Give me dreadlocks.
And like bunch of like.
Be a good Cat Williams.
Like.
White Cat Williams. Spray me a little bit of dark on the paint. And let's go to town, because that's all he is. He's a shade. He's a shade. Like if Napoleon ice cream bleed too hard into the chocolate vanilla,
Dead
he's
ass.
there on the paint brush. You know, he's pretty light skinned.
He's light skinned.
A pimp named Slickback, motherfucker.
He's brown skin. Yeah, he's actually.
Yeah.
Me,
He's caramel.
I'm a dark chocolate type of vibe.
Yeah, you're quite the contrast.
Yeah.
I'm
like on the other side of the spectrum, basically. You know what I mean?
one more shade and you'd blend into your entire outfit.
Bro, like dead ass. You know, my mom hates. My mom hates when I like. It's funny. By the way, if you watch this and you think Casey's racist, you are the racist one. It's comedy.
Facts.
Don't be a bitch.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So like, my mom hates when I wear all black. She's like, "Come on, Manny."
Yes,
They won't see you.
she'll be the most racist
Bro,
about
yeah.
it.
Yo,
That's
black-
funny.
Yeah, my mom hates when I wear black. She's like, when I wear black, I was in France like the last winter. I went out like wearing all black. She was like, "Come on, man, you gonna scare people?" I'm like, "What do you scare? What do you mean? It's scary."
I'll reset the timer. He's got a new camera and it's got to stop and start every half hour.
I have a one like that. It's a Lumix G7. And you have like exactly got to do the same thing. Like I have to stop. It cannot record for more than 30
Why
minutes.
though?
I don't know.
I just set it to
Like, dude, my
25
AE10,
minutes.
I did all my research. I just wanted a camera for podcasts, but I got the best of both worlds because all it takes is you get a camera that has a fucking lens and it attaches different lens. So I got a $300 one for like the improv show.
Yeah.
I talked to Josh Francis about it. Shout out to him. And he said, dude, an AE10 is one of the best podcast cameras. It'll film for an hour straight. So anything over than that, if you have to go over there and stop start, so be it. But like I've I've tested the limits. I do a podcast with my
Right.
grandma now,
You
and we'll
do?
just prank call like my family members, and she's really, really Italian.
Like, really?
And she'll be like, "Hey," and I have a, I think it's one of us. So hold on, I'll do a voice changer on this.
Don't mess up the whole thing now.
Yeah. Hey, where's my fucking money, you son of a bitch? And she'll say stuff like that. And
Does he only work with you?
It's only. I
Oh,
got.
no, it's okay. I just wanted to see, but that's actually really fire.
That was demonic.
I wanna. Yeah, and then
She'll be like, hey, you sound like a, you know, she'll be like, hey, I swallowed a balloon.
Is he gonna be like this on the video?
yeah. And they're all voices, but my grandma's doing it, and she's
Yeah.
pranking. So like, I have like a Venezuelan uncle, and he's like so fucking broken English,
Yeah.
and he just does it. He's like, "Who is this?" So he's so vulnerable and
Yeah.
naive that it'll be anything. And we prank called him and said like his son got into it, and she's like, "What should I do?" And I'm me, so like she's very nice and wholesome, and I'm like, Say Roberto got into a car accident and there's no reviving him. And she's like, what the fuck's the matter with you? But she'd be like,
What the fuck's the matter with you?
it's just like funny shit.
No, it's actually really dope. Like I wish I had that just to piss off people. But I don't mention it. That's really great that you do that with your grandma because some most of the time older people are really lonely, and she appreciate that. I wish I still had my grandma, so that's dope.
It's also cool to have because like you never know when you'll see them again,
Yeah.
and you can always watch those back. And it's a very, I just love, I love my family members that matter most to me, and we'll get her older friends on, and we'll just do it at my house, and maybe eventually like I'll have you over and we'll fuck around just a one-on-one. But like,
Hell yeah.
it's just like it's a fun little. She has a green screen in the background, so whatever she talks about, we'll like, I'll throw in a little animation, or if we're watching a YouTube video, the YouTube video will play in the background when she's watching it, so you're seeing it too.
Yeah.
So, but she's nuts, dude. But I'm saying I recorded her for an hour and a half on that fucking thing and nothing. So like, for the whole half hour, start and stop, it's a pain in the ass for a camera. I don't know.
I mean, like, it still does the job. You know what I mean? As long as you don't make me look dark as hell, I don't mind. 'Cause, like,
I was
come on.
was thinking
No,
because
like-
I edit these,
No,
and I'm like,
please.
you know when you have to adjust the video game
No,
on the
yeah.
brightness for Call of Duty?
No, you know what? There's a dude one time. He roasted the fuck out of me. I didn't know what to say. He was like, "Yo, you look like a locked character in a video game." I was like, that was good. I don't know what to say. That was so good. I didn't know what to say.
Just
but
a question mark where you were.
who is this player? You know the Pokemon, like the Pokemon the halftime.
Yeah.
At the Pokemon, like they would guess, make you guess.
Who's
which
that Pokemon?
Manny.
Holy shit!
No, bro.
Oh.
Bro. You gotta laugh about yourself. Like
Absolutely, bro.
back in the days, bro, I used to hate the fact that I was like dark skin and stuff because girls used to tell me like, "Nah, you too dark," and then now they my DMs.
Yeah, I mean,
And you're running through all them.
Not really. Not really, because at the end of the day, I'm a faithful man. Yeah, ladies.
talk about it.
Yeah. I'm seeing someone at the moment. I don't know.
How fresh is it?
Huh? Like 4 months?
Damn.
Wow,
Yeah, bro.
that's good. That's a long. That's
Yeah.
Valentine's Day shit.
Yeah, I went
doing-
there. I spent a lot of money yesterday. It's all good though. The pussy was fire. So
I'd hope.
It was-
What the fuck?
it was worth
How
it.
does anyone go? Yeah, the pussy was trash, but we're still together.
they was still
I've
together.
never heard that sentence. Tell me someone.
What?
I've never. It's so funny because I have a friend. This is gonna be kind of fucked up. But my
Yeah.
buddy was like, he's like sometimes statistically, like when it's not like sometimes he called me and he's like, hey man, this is gonna sound crazy, but like the girls know when their pussy stinks.
Oh,
And I'm like,
they do.
some of them
fish.
don't. The pH, some of them don't. And he's like, dude, I think I might break up with her because her shit smells like low tide at the beach. And I was
his girl.
like,
You don't
well,
think you could just
bring
bring
a
it up?
surfboard. What? What?
Bring a surfboard is crazy. I just put goggles. You know, just do it.
You need to borrow my mask and snorkel. I got you, brother.
Yo, that's fine. I'm having a hell of fun, bro.
Why wouldn't
I'm
he
sweating?
bring that up to his girl?
He doesn't know how to. He asked me if,
Babe, this needs to
because
end.
dude, how are you gonna say that? That's dude for a girl to just even. I swear to God, if you take a girl and she goes, "Hey, does this make?" outfit make me look fat? Even if you say, no, you look great, but maybe do you have anything else out, in your closet?
Yeah.
They
know.
will not forget that.
They would never forget
Imagine if you go, hey, so when's the last time you don't even do anything, just start sniffing.
But like,
know.
he just at the end of the day, I guess it's just a thing that you can't really like control type shit. Like, but at the end of the day, you imagine if we had that problem, guys.
If our dick
Their
smelled
dick
like shit, fish.
Yeah, right. Because it's just you just have to wash it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say it. Dude.
You could scrub your meat in the sink and get in the game. That's an easy thing to do.
Right.
A chick, because of what's all internally, I get what you're saying, but like, dude, I mean, that's
It's tougher for them. It's complicated. You know what I mean?
I see that I appreciate you have a lot of respect and a good heart for this, but I will be honest with you. I've met a person to where it's ended to where I'm post-nut clarity, pillow talking, and my hand is to the ceiling because I can't get it closer because of what it smells like. Expired fish at a fresh
Casey,
market.
you're gonna get canceled, bro.
I don't.
Stop it.
How?
Post-nut clarity is
Comedian talks about smelly pussy live in front of African Americans. We are disgraced.
But bro, people
Suck
just
my fishy dick.
Oh, bro. But no, bro, dead ass, people just get butthurt. Like, you remember that Latino joke? I don't know if you've seen that bit. No, the Latino jokes that I did.
I'm asking you, the ones that you made?
Yeah.
Which ones though? You have a few.
Yeah, the one like, Latinas like sound just sexy. Like, it doesn't matter what a Latina tells me. It's gonna sound sexy to my ear. And then she can say hola, and then I sort of act like I'm jerking off, right? Yeah, crazy. I know. Sorry, mom. It's okay. I'm a grown man. I'm 24. But the thing I want to say, like, I made that joke with all the respect in my entire world. I just want to like hype up the Latinas because I'm black. I could hype up the black queens, but I decided to hype up the Latinas because it was the show at the Miami Improv, and I wanted people to feel connected.
Oh, in the Spanish Miami
Right.
Improv.
Yeah.
And
But-
it backfired.
Not really. They fucked with it.
Well, then what are we talking
I
about?
posted on social media, and he went viral. He got like 1 million views.
And I got hate.
Oh boy, I never had hate for stand-up comedy like clips. I was looking like a bitch, but then Sean was like, "Manny, that's good." I was like,
Dude,
yeah,
you're not going to please them all.
yeah, that's true.
And here's another thing. Here's the thing about you. Did you read all the comments?
I did.
Ah!
There was a lot.
What
of
was the
comments.
worst
Comment
one?
section is crazy.
It's crazy.
You can't read them all, brother.
I know, bro. I know, bro.
Because you know what? Here's the thing. You're going to have some that fucking talks about it, and we bleep this. It's okay. You're going to have some that like literally just it's a he or it's a girl. Who gives it? Who knows or whatever. But I got the timer.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought this
No,
is
no.
different.
I was. It's already 30 minutes. Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
No, he's got to take his birth control.
I gotta
having
fix
fun.
my pH levels.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You're going to have some guy or girl. So it's going to be a burner account going, oh my gosh, he's so racist to Latinas. He's so offensive to Latinas. You go to their fucking page and it's just their dog.
Right.
It's just them with their puppies. It's like people like this choose violence because they're not at your profession or your position, so they want to bring you down a couple notches. And they are they work at UPS. They could have been they could have been a fucking TikTok soccer player, D1 athlete at FAU, but
Right.
no, they chose to be a fucking low-life loser with a pint of ice cream before they watch a rerun on Hulu, petting their dog, hating on a black guy because he said something about a
Bro,
Spanish girl.
it's crazy.
Suck my fishy dick.
Thank you so much, Casey. I cannot say it, but thank you so much, Casey. But the crazy thing is, like, when people post your video on social media,
repost.
you see it. Like, it says mention. Even if someone doesn't tag you,
Gotcha.
me with my Instagram, I don't know if you guys have that, but like, if one of my followers, like, I have like a lot, when they post it, it means like you can see it because they just use your video and post on their story. So Instagram show you who. So me, every time I spend the time to just show love and say thank you to all these people that just share it, I'm like it. But one time, I see the thing and then it's just one woman. She going, like, there's a long ass message on the side.
Oh, you're the paragraph.
Bro, she posted my video on her story, wrote a paragraph on top of it, and said, this has to be the worst comedian in the entire universe. Who the fuck let him talk? Who the fuck gave him a mic? I was like, damn, she's really mad. So I DM'd her. I was like, listen, I am really sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Oh, you got all HR on her.
Oh, I was crazy. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry if I hurt your feelings. But imagine if I come to your job and I say, you the fucking shittiest person to ever do this shit. She see my message, she blocked me. She didn't answer. So those people, they easy to hate. But when you like confront them about it, they run away because they think we don't see it. But we see it. Like, that doesn't mean like start a hate on me. I'm like, I'm just saying like, we see the good comments. But for some reason, it's the bad comments that pops.
What's wrong with taking that exact example and applying it to every piece of shit comment or person about it? Because that's going to be the same template of someone coming to you, and then when you confront them, they're going to run away from it because they're like, oh shit, I didn't think he would actually reply. Oh man, now I look, because they don't have dude, it takes balls to get up on stage in front of 10 people and talk about a premise on your kid going to school and you had you're showing up to his class in your jerk off pants. You're just working on something crazy. Right. I'm just spitballing a new anyway, so what do you guys think about this joke? But the point is like, dude, if you're trying that route, like our buddies, even like when we run that 27 show, they're like to us, right? They're like, yo, we could never do that. Or if they want to, we're like, all right, we'll give you an opportunity, and they shut it down.
Yeah, bro.
Immediately. Because it's not for everybody.
It's not.
But it's for everybody. It's so easy to grab their own phone with their account and type their own personal hatred towards what the fuck you got going on. Any promo's good promo, bro.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie though, the comment section is so fucking entertaining on some videos though.
Yeah.
There's this I don't know if it's a lesbian
Go
or
on.
a dude.
I would know who you're talking
The
about.
coffee shop.
I know who you're
on
talking
wheels.
about.
She or he has a coffee shop on wheels, and the comment sections are just sending hate from Alabama.
Bro,
It's
you know there's a
insane.
thing.
Just sending hate instead of sending love.
That's crazy because there's a thing like on TikTok. If you post a video like there's these two kids, they're a little bit like overweight, and they just like to dance and do the TikTok dances and stuff. You know this motherfucker that's gonna comment like, yo, post that shit on IG Reel. Like, so the kid, like, IG Reel is straight up for hate.
I love that you said this because my algorithm is proud moms who have autistic children, and they feel confident. Hold on, we're not done. Are you in the shot? Yeah, he's okay. And they feel confident to be like, you know who's gonna love this? TikTok. And it's just her kid eating yogurt, and she's got small little eyes, and she's got a whole she's wearing a helmet.
You don't scared, huh?
What?
You don't care.
I don't give a fuck. I'll share it. I'll share it, and it'll be so passive aggressive because you don't know if I'm with it, against it, or about to make fun of it. Because I think it's so funny that we invite idiots to come out of the shadows. Who told them to come out of their tunnel and start twerking their ass? I got people with extra chromosomes shaking their ass to Sexy Red.
Oh my God.
What the fuck are we doing, America? China's winning. This is going to be on Patreon, I guess. But you know what? I don't give a fuck, dude, because I'm glad you brought it up. My algorithm is fucked from the word go.
Yeah, nah, my algorithm is pretty cool. I actually have some like good, I have like motivational stuff on my algorithm all the time.
I got thirst traps. In lingerie.
Hey, I just want to say, Casey's really funny, but please don't cancel me. I'm just laughing because he's actually funny.
I block that. I block words.
Okay.
We do.
Niggas, no, I don't know that.
Hey, that's my line. What are you doing?
Yo, hey, I'm having a blast, dog. This is fire. I love this.
Yeah, we're real.
Yo, I love this. It's actually really cool. Like, it's just having like a conversation with the boys. It's nice.
Yeah.
It was just a conversation that's going to be seen by people. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Well, because you know what? What?
There's this one meme on my TikTok, like my algorithm again. So there's this thing, like, this trend was like, yo, if me and the boys group chat was like got licked. So you see all the boys like just like standing like this in front of a picture. You know what
like
they
Wolf
did?
of Wall Street, the mugshots.
Yeah, the mugshots.
Everyone's getting
It's
arrested.
true, bro, like deadass. That would be us. Well, you first. But like they would get us too because we laughing.
They
So-
pay me for
We're
being like the
accomplices.
ringleader of it.
Yeah,
They'd be
deadass.
like, you know how like they try to catch you in like, you ever seen The Wire? or like
I heard of it.
Like, if you ever watched a TV show where it's an FBI office and they got a what do you call it, a cork board with pictures and they draw a string to it. I'm at the top. You're there. Nick's here. Our whole page.
Where is he from? Who
They're
he
like,
is,
Yifno, does this acronym, is this about Nazi propaganda? Like, they get too conspiracy in it, you know? YIFNO. Why? Because it's always a question.
Oh my gosh, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, but this is actually, no, guys, deadass. I'm black and I'm laughing. Don't be a bitch. It's okay. It's comedy. I'm a comedian. He's a comedian. That's what we do. If you're just crying about it, stay home, bro. I remember the time when I used to watch those TV, like those stand-up comedy. They were talking about everything, bro. It was so great.
The green room? What are you talking? Just stand-up in general?
Yeah, stand-up in general. They could talk like, that's why I fell in love with stand-up, because you could literally say whatever you want about whoever you want, and nobody would piss you off. Now that the social media, oh boy. Everybody, bro, I have a show on campus, like literally next week. I'm doing this charity event, like, because it's Heart Month, so I'm doing this charity event for like all the money gonna go like to the kids suffering, like from Africa. They're being brought from Africa to this facility in Israel that do like heart surgery. They pay for everything. They don't have to pay. So I was like, because that could have been me one day. So I was like, I should do like
fundraiser?
Like a fundraiser.
All
like
proceeds
that.
go
All
to
proceeds,
the charity.
Yeah,
That's
nothing,
very nice.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Like I just want to be a part of something like that. But then the crowd, most of the crowd will be college kids. And it's literally me and another dude named Yuval, who's like a mind reader. But you know how kids be. Like, you know how college kids be. I'm going to get on stage and be like, what up, what up? Like, sir, you look good today. No homo. And then motherfuckers be like, oh my gosh. Like, you know, they're going to be scared of laughing. They're going to be like, oh, he said that. Like,
It was kind of like that show that we did, and I'm going back to it. Some of them were, here's the thing. Where's the set? I'm going to tell you something, because we're learning, because we do that monthly show that we put you on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Of course. Never again. And no. And no,
you were trash.
but like no. But like, how's the environment like? Like, where is it at? Is it in a dark place, or is it going to be fully lit? Like,
Nah, it's gonna be like in a dark
arena?
place. Yeah, no, they wanted to do like in these. We have this one big auditorium like at FAU where they can fit like 2,000 people, and they want to put like shit like at the main event, bro. Like the literally people that take care of the marketing that are doing, they put like the flyers everywhere. I was like, yo, you guys know we can just like fill like a little room where it's like only 200 people. We just record that. It's more like, you know, intimate, so I can talk to the crowd. We just have like a little thing. Like, I don't want the thing to be too big, because you know how people, like, when it's more people, these people are just gonna be like, just to hate. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's a comedian, make me laugh. You know what I mean? Like, that's how college kids be. College kids be like, oh, you're a comedian, make me laugh. Everybody that knows like I make videos on social media, I do stand-up comedy, the first thing they do is like, oh, you do a joke?
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
like, oh, you comedian?
Oh yeah.
Do a joke.
What do you got for me?
Like,
And you're like,
It's gotta be
geez,
so
lady,
uncomfortable
I'm
for
off
you
the
guys.
clock.
it's
I'm off
so
the
annoying.
clock.
Bro, it's so annoying.
When I do that, though, I'll make my uncomfortable jokes. I'll be like, oh, like I was at a Christmas party, and they were like, he's a comedian now, and they're like, oh, comedian. Have I seen you anywhere? Netflix? And I'm like holding back the tears. I'm like, not yet. But like, you know, they're like, oh, well then tell us a joke, you know. And I'm like, oh, this is a great setting for 55 and up year old. I'm like, you guys want to hear about the time I hooked up with? I was like, yeah. I was like, damn, Lil Ma, you trying to get handy clapped? You know, like, and she'll be like,
They gonna fuck me up.
man, he's in contract with ISIS or something. He's like,
Because
if I laugh, I'm dead. Chinese TikTok has a hold of him,
Bro.
signing his blood to the contract.
Nah, bro. I'm literally like, I'm laughing so much that I'm sweating. That's
I can't wait
really,
for
like,
the timestamps I send you.
bro.
You're gonna be like,
Oh
not
my
here,
God.
not here,
No,
not here.
Bro, honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Clip it.
Post whatever you want to fucking post. I don't care.
I will send you though, out of respect. I
Thank
always
you.
send everyone
Thank you, but like
the rough draft.
You guys post what you have to post. Like, bro, you guys are working. You guys are not trying to harm anybody. And
Nah.
if you don't understand that, you just a softie, bro. I'm sorry.
And here's the crazy part about what we're talking about. You know, you were like, oh, listen, dude, you've done it twice already, but it's like you say like, hey, you know, you look at the camera and you're like, if you're offended, if I'm whatever. The cool part about us being us is that our the people that fuck with who you are off the TikTok will fuck with you based off of being a human on a couch in a living room with a TV.
Yep.
Like that's just what the game of this is. It's a vibe. Everyone's like, oh, okay, I can actually, like, I can relate to what he's talking about or him, because we're not showboating. There's no front or an angle. Like I don't have note cards going, let's talk about what's going on with you know what and this war, you know where. It's like,
Yeah, bro.
no, dude, no.
You know that thing, bro? That been going on like over everywhere. Like people,
What thing? What I just
you know
said?
the war, like you're talking about.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
was
yeah.
like literally like tell me like which side you on, which side. I'm like, yo, bro, can I just leave my life?
My side.
Like when
Just-
I'm like, when is something going on in Africa? Do y'all guys asking me which side I'm on? You guys don't give a fuck, right? So like, why y'all care so much about what I care? Why you don't ask me what's going on about?
I
in
say
Congo
that all
and
the
whatever?
time. I say that all the time. And that goes back way before you even came here. Everybody goes, really? There's starving kids in Africa. You're going to worry about this? Or you didn't get your burger, whatever. I read a story about this poor girl. She would walk home from her school, and she has to walk 10 miles with her brother. And one day she was walking home with her brother, and her brother was a little like way back behind her, and she couldn't find him. And then they found out that he got eaten by a lion, and his lunchbox was in the tree. And I was like, and you're going to tell me that your iPad is on 10% right now?
Right.
I would tell my friends that. Check them real quick. They're like, dude, why do you got to make me feel like them? I'm like, well, listen how you sound. You sound like a
Right.
fucking idiot.
You do.
Like-
no, but dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Appreciate what you got, dude.
Bro, I'm born there in Africa, and I can tell you guys, like, sometimes, like, I used to complain about, like, when I see people complain about things, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm not saying, like, I was in a, like, I'm not going to say I was rich. I'm not going to say I was poor. I don't want people to feel bad about myself, but, like, you know, I struggle, you know what I mean? And now that I'm here, people just like to talk about the problems that matters to them, but they don't want to talk about the problem that's going on around the world for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, once again, ETW, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to talk about something, talk about what's going on around the world. Like, don't pick one side. Like, bro, there's so many things, like, people want you to pick a side. And when you pick a side, they're not happy. When you want to answer, bro, in my TikTok live, bro,
Damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Oh,
That's
my
the
gosh.
phrase.
I went to the Middle East last summer, and I just made
For
some-
stand-up?
No, I was like for no.
I was like, that would have been the bomb.
Oh my god! I went there because I wanted to like I got selected by my school to learn about what's really going on, a geopolitical trip there to actually learn. So, bro, I went to Gaza. And I didn't go inside because like I wouldn't be here at the moment. But like, you know what I mean? Like, we went to the Gaza's like strip, like around it. We actually spoke to people. Like, we spoke to like Jewish and Palestinian, bro. And I actually saw what's really going on there. You know what I mean? And when I came back, I also made some content and I posted a video there. So people recognized the place. By the way, I got recognized there. I was like, hold on now. I'm the shit. But anyway, but like people were just like, yo, you in this place. And then other person was like, this is not it. This is what you call. And I was like, bro, I'm just doing this video just to show like I'm visiting this beautiful place. And I got inspired to make like, it was at the Dead Sea because like, you know, black
sick.
people, I don't know how to swim the best. So I was like, the Dead Sea, you can float. Let me do like a little you can laugh. Like, go ahead.
I'm thinking of
Like,
so many jokes
bro, like-
for why black people can't swim in the Dead Sea.
Bro, and it actually like started like to float, and I was like, oh my god, I can finally float. And that video went, and then that video actually did like good, like 500K plus views and stuff, and then hella comments, bro. People were just fighting like this. I was like, man, my intention is this video was just to make people happy and laugh and smile. That's just what it is, bro. Like, why I just want to like make people like take a side, root you on. Like, I'm just here to make
How
you
many
guys laugh.
followers do you have right now on TikTok?
On TikTok?
Or on your biggest platform? I
On my-
just want to show you
yeah.
an example.
On TikTok, I have 2.3 million followers.
Okay. Manny can't be 2.3 million people.
Thank you.
Therefore, Manny posts one clip and 2.3 million people will never agree with it.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality, dude. You can't fucking... Chris D'Elia, I don't know if you know who that is, but he's a
I've
famous
heard-
comedian.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
He has like a one-man podcast sometimes where he goes into, I don't know, a studio or his house, and he will I saw him do this, and I think it's hilarious. And you have a very big heart, and you wouldn't want to literally because of your surgery. And
Oh my gosh! No way! No, that was good. I'm so mad. I want to laugh, but I'm like, damn.
please relax. You have a condition.
Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh my gosh, bro. I haven't heard like, bro, that's really good. That was good.
But
No,
like for real though, it's like he sits there, Chris D'Elia, and he'll go through a post that he did, and then he'll read the comments on recorded, and then he'll post that on YouTube. So it's like a commentception.
Yeah.
And he reads one argument, he reads the other, and he goes, "You guys, look at this. I made friends." And then he reads another comment, and he goes, "Look at this. I got two people to hate each other."
Right.
And he just reads. He goes, "Actually, you fucking idiot. He's only doing this because he hates dogs." And then the cat community jumps in, and then the lizard community.
That's
and it's
crazy.
like, dude, everybody's gonna have their say because they feel like that's as far as they're gonna go in life. Let them have a platform. And honestly, bro, like, I'm not. You can tell I am not for everybody,
Yeah.
especially in this climate. So you know what? I put on a fucking jacket and I get adjusted to the weather. I don't give a shit.
And you know that's really great, like the fact that you even know yourself that you are not for everybody. But because me, that's something at first that I struggle to understand. That I struggle to Thank you so much, Sebas, by the way, for the tissue. But the thing I struggle to understand is like I will not please everybody. But like I said, I'm gonna mention again. I'm so thankful to have like a big brother like next to me, which is Sean, who took me here even to the podcast. We're just in the back, you know, always got my back. Who literally like told me like, Manny, if you want to do this shit for real, like you say, you want to be like entertaining the world, it's not the whole world that gonna love you. And I had to like learn that the hard way, especially when I posted that one like clip that went viral. I was so happy that it was going viral because that was actually like one of the first main time that one of my stand-up comedy videos was actually like getting like 1 million views. It was getting like 200K, whatever, but like 1 million views. I was like, yo, bro, I'm happy. That's a joke that went, you know what I mean, broad. And now I just deal with it. Even at the comedy show sometimes, bro, my last comedy show at the Dania Improv, there was a girl, she came to the show with her husband, whatever. She was just like this the whole night. The whole night.
Front row or
Like,
what?
Front row.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Bro, I was like, why are you even here? Like,
That's tough.
where did you get the tickets? Like, who told you?
You did
Like,
not tell her this.
Bro, no, I didn't.
In your mind.
Like, in my mind, bro, I was telling my jokes, and I was like, you shouldn't pay attention to her. Like, even me interacting with her, like, at first, in my mind, I was like, yo, she's having, like, a night where she's just like this. Should I talk to her? Like, I was like, man, fuck that bitch. She's not here. As long those people that here are enjoying, that's the only thing that matters. So, like now I understand, like, if you like me, I love you. If you don't love me, I'm sorry, because you're missing out.
So you didn't address that the whole night, though.
Hell no.
Tell me something here. Did it bother you a little bit because you had to go on with the set knowing that girl had resting bitch face in front row? A little bit.
It did.
Yeah.
But then, bro, the night was so amazing, bro. I was actually that was the first time that I was actually happy of a set that I did, like for the first time in my entire life, like long like this. The first one I did that you were part of,
Right.
I was not happy with it. The Miami Improv, I was really not happy with it.
Right.
Like, cause in my mind, I was like,
That was the jerk off bit, right?
yeah, the jerk off
Yeah.
bit, like it was too around like sex. And I was like, no, money, that's not real stand-up comedy. So the next one, I was like, I will make sure to have like jokes that are relatable, like talk about like you know, like money, like country, like politics, like protests, and just turn into a funny one. And bro, like I literally have like the whole set recorded by like one of my other videographers that did it. The whole thing, changing cameras. I can literally post the whole thing on YouTube, and it's really edited and stuff. But then I was like, I don't want to ruin it because those materials are really, really good. I want to use it for your show that you guys put me on because, boy, I'm gonna fucking kill that shit. I'm letting you know, like, boy, those jokes, I'm so happy,
pumped
bro.
for that shit.
Bro, I'm so pumped because there's some jokes that I tried and I knew like, and I saw like, could have been better. You know what I mean? And now I know like what to do next and how to rehearse. But like, yeah, bro, I don't really pay attention to these like lame ass people anymore, bro. You come to a show, like you come to a comedy show, you just want to be like a bitter face, bro. Just stay home. There's no point. Like you even feel like, even for us as comedians, like it's messed up, bro. You just imagine like I go to your work, like you like, you know what I mean? You're supposed to give me something. I just look at you like, Like what like what are you
It's
doing?
like going to a concert and hating the music.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are you here? And her husband, like her boyfriend had like his glasses on like the whole time, like sunglasses. I nearly went there. I would nearly want to talk to him, but he was way bigger than me. So I was like, let's not get Chris Rock for real. Yeah. And he was like light skinned, black, a little bit, tatted everywhere. Not want to be racist. I'm a part of the team, but I'm just saying, you don't want to mess with those type of people.
Yeah, yeah. If their tatted skin makes them look like Chipotle to-go bags,
Bro, don't mess with them.
don't mess with them. Yeah, if they.
I think though people are getting over the cancel culture thing.
There's a pendulum.
yeah.
We're
It's
swinging back because we're sick of the whack
Yeah.
woke
They're-
shit.
People want to hear fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That's real. They
Yep.
don't want to hear the sugar-coated shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's tired of that. The cancel culture. I mean,
You know,
that's what I see.
You know what I think?
outside looking in.
You know what I think it's because of? I think it's because there's a lot of when a lot of things, and this isn't where you think it's going, but hear me out. When there's a lot of things in politics and there's a lot of war, it's not funny either. When there's a lot of wars and there's a lot of things in politics, people are so angry and don't know what side to support and whatever. They just go, you know what? I need to fucking. They're somehow their brain turns back on to knowing that a lot of things are funnier than they actually are.
Yeah.
Like when the transgender movement first came out, like people were like, you know, and then we, vamped gay pride and Bud Light and all that shit. And it's like, people are like, all right, anything's funny. Dude,
Yeah.
a couple of comedy specials, the right people will make you realize it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
Just
be okay.
relax.
Yeah, deadass.
Louis C.K.
Yeah.
He came back.
Yeah, on a girl's face.
Yeah.
And honestly, dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like, dude, have you noticed this in the crowd? Like a lot of people, I've addressed this. I'll think I'm doing great at a show, and then all of a sudden, like, I'll see people like hide that they're laughing, or at the end of the show, you see in the crowd they didn't laugh all night, and they go, "You were so funny," and you're like, why didn't you laugh?
Deadass.
And they go, I just wanted to watch. And you go, I'm not a fucking painting.
Bro,
What
deadass.
you're admiring my art?
Express yourself. Express
Exactly.
your feelings, bro. Like,
so it's coming.
but also the thing that kind of pisses me off. Also, like, it's like you're gonna write like actual material that you think is like good, but nowadays because there's so many like when you go on social media, you put stand-up comedy. Most of the thing that you see is like crowd work. People that just expect you to do crowd work all the time, which I don't mind because that's actually good for as a comedian. You just get better and you can actually post stuff about your work. You don't have to ruin your jokes. You know what I mean? But like,
That's exactly why I do it.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. And you're doing great. You're doing an amazing job, bro.
Yeah.
I really hope the day of the show you have like so many cameras set up so you can fucking go insane, bro.
Thank you.
Deadass. Like I really mean it because you're really good at that. Me, I'm just gonna focus on doing my set and go home. But like my partner, aka Mr. Show, you don't want me to tell his whole government name.
I'll block
Oh, yeah, don't
his
say it.
government name. We're Hey, don't worry, brother. You could rest easy on the floor. We're blocking your name. I promise
like,
you.
But no, like he's more like, old school, like, and straight up tell your jokes and like perform. And we actually like I take like acting classes now so I can give like good performance to people when I'm on stage. But I also want to bring like the new generation. Like they come here like because they want to feel a part of your show. Like literally bored my last show. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that to all my shows. Don't think that's what I do. But I brought like 4 motherfuckers on stage. 4. Like I was like, yo, bring it. Boom.
What'd you do?
I was like, bro, this guy was on the stage. I was like, yo, you look funny as hell. Come on stage. And I started to talk to him and roast him in front of the people. And
So
I
you
sent
did like
him back.
in-person crowd work
Dead
on a
ass.
stage.
Yeah, bro. And like this
That's
one guy
interesting.
that looked like dead ass Kodak Black. He just looked like his name is Cello. He's really known in the Haitian community. And he came to my show and I was like, he's like, I spoke to him before. I was like, yo, what's your name? He's like, Cello. Everybody started like cheer and shit. Like, whoa. I was like, damn, who's this guy then? I keep on going. And every time he's like really like interacting with me. And I was like, you know what, bro? I like you so much. Come on stage, bro. And he came on stage. And we just thought like, I made like a joke. And then I brought like some London boys on stage too. It was just great, bro. It was a great night. I really can't wait to post those clips
This
on
was
social media.
Dania?
Yeah, it was Dania, bro.
Cool.
Dania's a great stage, great plays. The energy there is really dope.
You know why I think? It's because it's not too Spanish and it's not too white, and it's because it's Dania. So you get the Miami and you get the West Palm, and the Fort Lauderdale. That's already there. Fort Lauderdale to Dania is like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Downtown if you're living like over here. So it's the perfect balance of people that'll really resonate with, and that shows that's important because if you're just performing to a crowd full of like Spanish birthday parties or an all black hookah lounge, which are my favorites, I gotta be honest. Which because we have, it's like you're not giving yourself more demographic to expand your jokes. Therefore, they're not going to hit for everybody. And you're like, why did that fall flat in this all Jewish Boca old retirement home? Dang.
Bro, like, no, I want to say, like, by the way, I want to give again fist bump because you did really good on that, like, at that comedy, like, thing, bro. It was like, Nick, honestly, if you went to that place,
oh yeah, dude,
I
I tore
bro,
their head off,
bro. You would have like. You would have left, bro. Even me, bro. These guys told me like, yo, bro, man, you want to be on the flyer, you want to do the thing. So like the show, we're gonna give you like 20-minute plus. I was like, yo, bro, let me be in the gym, like trying to like, actually tell jokes for 20 minutes just to see if I can really talk, interact with the people a little bit, and see how it really is, bro. We got to the place, there was no chairs, no mic. I did my set without a mic, bro. I was just talking to people, like just talking.
in Boca.
No, the one that we did, I didn't mind without. You remember there was no chairs.
Yeah.
Bro, there was no.
We had to
chairs.
wait on the DJ for like an hour to bring the mic, and then he brought his TikTok fan base, and bro, they were like, we gotta stand to watch you do stand up.
But there was a nigga that came like from New York, bro.
Yeah, he flew down. Like his crowd was crazy.
Down.
Yeah, bro.
And then
with his mom and his brother and cousin, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Dude, and then when he did his show, thank God I got on before Manny, because when I did mine, I did it and I snapped. When he did his, he got up and left, and everyone left too, because that was his fan base. And the dude who owned the fucking hookah bar was like, "Hey man, what the fuck's going on?" He goes, "Why the audience leaving?" And Manny's like, "I don't know, bro. Like those are my fan base." He's like, "Well, bring it back here." But he's like, "I'm kind of done with my shit though."
Yeah, bro.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, she got hostile. That was
Bro, she got so that was the one that you went crazy on her, bro. And then
I didn't know if I was gonna get stabbed or fucked that
bro,
night.
I'm not gonna like I was scared a little bit for you, bro.
She looked like Lil Boozy.
Bro, I was scared.
She had face tats,
like
bro.
just dude, like in high school and
High school being drunk,
that's a thing.
that's a thing
That's
here,
huge.
bro.
Where have you been? Africa?
No, bro. It's because I was literally like like soccer academy, bro. I had to wake up like at 7, go to bed at 9. Like they were taking like our phones away so we can't stay on the phone. Like, it was literally like a business market, because if you're good enough, they can make money off you by selling you to a professional club. And I was like, damn, bro.
Oh my
Sometimes
gosh.
I regret all of that, bro.
Whole
because
different
bro,
challenge.
While you were there, I was drinking handles of Captain Morgan, fingering girls with Four Loco.
that must
breath.
I
be
was selling weed in like 7th
that
grade.
must. That must.
Yeah,
be
we're
nice.
degenerates. I think we're exposing. Yeah, you've lived here. No. What a knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, I got. No, I was saying like growing up in Florida is like a whole different animal. Like high school, it's like. You see, yeah. What high school? American High. Wow, American High. I don't even. That sounds like a. Oh yeah, then okay.
It sounds like a nice school though. Like when you hear the name.
American High sounds like a nice school and a good movie.
Right.
Have you been to American High?
Yeah.
I've just been a high American.
My high school was actually like that though. It was like some High School Musical shit.
Really?
Preppy as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, Cypress Bay.
Bro.
I went to Pompano Middle, and that was
That's nuts.
ghetto.
Hey.
We had Cracker Day, Haitian month, fucking what? Nah, cause I wore Jordans. I was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fit right
Now
in.
Casey had the spicy white in him. Come on now.
I had a little.
Stop playing. Let's be honest,
I had
Casey,
a
you get a
lot
lot
of
of black
black
girls,
friends.
right? You get a lot of black girls.
I do.
You do, right? I know it.
I do.
I can tell.
I don't, like you just said when we're talking about girls, I don't offer all of them. You know, I don't say, hey, let's go back to your place. Or one girl invited me to her cookout.
No
She's
way.
like, you want to come to the barbecue? And I was like, is that just a phrase? I've heard that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a little cliche. And she's like, no, for real. Like, we're having it. And it was like this public park. And then I like, thank God for Google where you can look at the surroundings now.
Yeah.
I was like, you know
I'm
what?
good.
You know what, Respucia, I'll be honest with you. That wasn't her name. But I was like, I was like, I don't want to.
Okay, see, you hilarious, bro. Dead ass. You funny as fuck.
I appreciate. Well, we're funny as fuck,
I'm
and I
trying,
think we're
trying.
showing the world one joke at a time,
Hell yeah.
one comedy fucking,
Hell yeah,
one
my
show
brother.
at a time.
No, dead ass.
I'm a fan, both of you guys.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you,
Welcome.
bro. No, I want to say like, now even Nick, bro. You guys gotta give flowers to Nick. Nick is hard, like working hard with his brand too. You know what I mean? When he invited me, he was like, "Yo, bro, you want to do like come like, bro? It was a great experience. I want to like on that airport, bro. That shit was. I felt like I needed that low key. That place was so peaceful, bro. It was an amazing afternoon.
What are you talking about?
When
Oh,
we
the
did
Everglades,
bro.
That looked great.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was
that was
amazing.
sick.
I want to say thank you again, bro, because it was really dope. Thank you for inviting me. I like when people like, you know, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. People that invite me in their things, like comedians and all of that, they never invite me like on a flyer. They never tell me like, yo, pull up, tell jokes. They never do it. So like when people actually do and like show me love, bro, I appreciate it so much. And every single time that I can give back,
A lot of
I will
people are
give back.
selfish,
Bro,
That's
yeah.
just what it is. And like I told you before this podcast, it's like you're gonna realize people aren't out. They're out for your, there's an ulterior motive, and once you see that, immediately distinct yourself from it because it's just gonna be toxin.
Right.
I mean, it's snake venom. If it spreads your entire body, you're dead within 24 minutes.
You damn right.
That's what,
You know what I mean?
I was telling Casey before. It's like crabs in a bucket. You know, have you heard that?
That's
term
his
before?
favorite
I love
quote.
that shit because it makes sense.
At
'Cause
first
the
I
crab's
thought-
just gonna keep climbing over the other crabs to get out of the bucket,
Yeah.
but then the other crab's gonna try to
just
keep
go-
climbing over them. It's
Right.
a constant cycle. I think there's enough business to go around.
I wanted to make a bit because that really like I got mad only because like I was like he hit me with some autistic metaphor. I was like, what the fuck is crabs in a bucket? Am I the crab or am I the bucket? I was like, I was so pissed. I was like thinking, I was like, am I the fucking bucket or am I the kid with the crabs in the bucket? Like I was thinking too much. Do I have crabs in the bucket? I was like, but he was like, oh, crabs in a bucket. Everyone wants to crawl over each other just to survive, and realistically, they're just gonna sit there and die in the bucket. And I think it'd be so funny to be like, have like a sketch idea where it's like, yo, man, like, come on, don't be such a crab in the bucket. And then like you show a guy like it's okay, and then at the end of the sketch, you like just take his bitch.
Yeah.
You're just like, come on, bro, crabs in a bucket, share.
Yeah, like share it. Don't be
Share. Come on, bro. And you just pull her in your room, and you just, as you're closing the door, you go, crabs in a bucket.
He just gave you a free skit. If you're watching this,
Yeah.
do that.
I
It's
will.
really funny. You should
That'd
do
be
that.
so funny.
Nah, it would be really funny.
Because it's like you can there's such things as oversharing the wealth. You know, that's
100%.
called swinging.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm being honest. Like a lot of people, holy crap. In Taurus, remember you've done Taurus in Miami?
Yeah.
Dude, I've run into so many like swingers, like,
Yeah,
oh, you're
bro.
so funny. You should fuck my girlfriend. And
That's
I go,
crazy, bro.
oh, you're a comedian. And he goes, no, seriously. Like we're open. Only if I can watch. And I go, here's the thing. How much are you going to pay me? It's weird. People have fetishes.
Bro, that's something I would never do.
It's a
personally.
crazy fetish.
Yeah.
Cuck.
I would never do that.
You know what's funny?
Which get cucked or be watched by the cuck.
Oh, give my girl to another man and just look at my girl like enjoying it. Like what the fuck?
Like she's
man?
she's a fucking pair of boxing gloves.
Hell no, bro. Hell nah, bro. Like that's so weird, bro. Like if you do that, well, I'm watching you do that. Watch me fucking hurt his wife too. Like what
It
the
says
fuck?
something about you
What?
if you let that happen,
Bro.
You know,
Freak.
you. See, I would never get in the scenario though. I would like if that ever it would never get close to the scenario of like me being okay. That's nuts. I don't know who invented that, but I want to kick him in
You
the
know
dick.
what? I'm gonna tell you like who invented that. It's definitely like the rich people. Puff Daddy do that shit.
I heard those
He-
parties were nuts. Have you heard the stories?
No. Really?
Yeah.
Nuts all in
In
your
his
mouth.
face.
That was really good.
Dude, I fucking that's crazy, dude. I actually valeted and I scared the shit out of Puff Daddy one time. I was valeting at the Four Seasons.
Wait, what's going on? I feel like everybody met Puff Daddy. There's this one guy, like I know I call him Unc. His name is Joe Bob. He told me he met Puff Daddy too. Everybody meets that guy. What's going on?
I used to live in LA and I valeted at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills, and I would get like Larry David. My favorite is the little guy, the Oompa Loompa in Willy Wonka. He has a custom blacked out Lamborghini, it's built like a Batmobile. And then you get in, and it's basically a booster seat as the driver because he's a little guy. And he's like, go ahead, drive my car. He's an Indian guy. He's like, go ahead, drive my car. Please, drive my car. And I go, I don't know how. And he goes, what the fuck is this service? And he got all mad at me. And he goes, I'm kidding. He goes, hey, so where are all the women? You got any loose women running around here? And I go, this isn't a brothel. I'm in a fucking full-on vest, matching pants.
Right.
And I'm like,
working.
But the funniest thing is me and my buddy, we would do, this is not funny, but, and I already got fired, so I could say this story. But me and this Mexican dude, we would go joke for joke. And like, when you're like a real ass Mexican, like you gotta they fuck with you so hard.
Yeah.
Like, they'll teach you their language, but it'll just say, I like cock in my ass. You know, like, they'll do shit like that, and they'll be like, no, white boy, like, you're hilarious. Like, you want to learn some Spanish? This is how you talk to girls. And it just means I take dick in the mouth. And you're like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
That's how they punk you. So I'm like, all right. So, like, white boy's going to fucking clash back a little bit like lightning. And I just, like, he was like, I started doing jokes, and he's like, I remember when I talked to you, had your dick in your ass? And, like, what white guys do, like, we'll do, like, self-deprecation to where it is gay, but we know it's not, and they get homophobic about it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, I do love dick in my mouth. And he goes, his joke was ruined. He's like, and then he like pulls me aside from all the fucking valet attendants. He's like, bro, like, what do you think you're fucking the Joker here? He's like, you think you're the fucking funny man? I'm the funny man of this valet rant. What the fuck, bro? Like, stop that shit. Like, for real. Like, I'm the fucking funny guy. Stop doing that gay shit. Are you serious? You're ruining my shit.
Yo, bro, you really fucking good. I mean this shit.
I thank you. But he would get mad. And so, like, what we did was, like, we would do, with the valet guys, we would do fake carjackings. And so hear me out. So what we do is, like, we'd get a Tesla, right? It'd be like Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical. And, like, I'd get in, and then all of a sudden, like, what you do is they give you, like, an iPhone 3, and you got to log in, like, Tesla, Hutchins, 492 lot this. And so you're so focused on your phone, and you're either driving or you're parked. And so, like, if you catch them slipping and they're like so focused in, like, you can just fucking like come up to the side of the car and be like, get the fuck out of the car. And like each of us, like the Mexican dude I'm talking about, he started that shit. So like I got so scared, and he's like, I fucking, so like, and so all of a sudden, like, it was me and him always going back and forth, and all of the guys would do this. Someone's at the door?
Yeah, you could let him in.
And then all of a sudden, bro, like, I was like, I'm gonna get this fucking cholo back, dude. I don't give a fuck. And I would get pissed. Next thing you know, like, I walked up, it was like 3 a.m., fucking blacked out Escalade. I saw him go and, like, put the ticket in, get the fucking scan, and I saw he, like, stayed in the car for a hot minute. So I thought it was 3 a.m. I couldn't see shit, blacked out windows. I come up to the side of the car, and I just walk up, and I go, give me your fucking wallet, bitch! and I point a fake gun sideways at him, and it's Puff Daddy in the passenger seat. And he goes, like, in sweatpants. He's like, ha, ho! Damn, white boy, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, oh shit, what's up, Puffy? How you doing? And he like went by like some other name. He was like, it's Diddy Combs now, or like something like that. Like very, and I was like, okay, I almost shot you with my fingers. Relax.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
It was
like,
so funny.
So, like, basically, when you leave in LA, you can run into like famous people all the time. All the time.
Yeah, and you know what? You don't react the way you think at first. Like I saw Kanye West at Nobu on a girlfriend of mine's birthday, and she wrote on a receipt. One of them, she like fangirl, because girls will be extra because they want a picture and shit. But she slid me the receipt, and she goes, "Don't freak out, but Kanye West is behind you." And I turn around, and it's like Kanye West at the big round table in the back with like all of his like management company, Jewish, and all white Jewish. So funny. Like, this was before he went crazy. And like I just saw that, and I was like, oh, like that was the first celebrity I saw, and I was like, all right, like that's it. Like it's not like once a tiger is out of their zoo exhibit,
right?
Like you don't go, ooh, now
right.
It's even more. There's no it's just like, oh, that's a person.
Yeah.
And you don't. And then I thought there's two trains of thought. Like you can either like fangirl and like glaze him,
Yeah.
and get a picture, or just be yourself. And thank God I didn't, because I did think about it when I walked up, and I was gonna be like, now put your hands up in the sky. Like I was gonna do some gay shit like that. And I was like, and I sound so cool in my head. And he would have been like, get this white boy away from my table. And this European dude goes, and European people who meet celebrities are so funny because they don't know how to do it, and you don't know what date they're coming from.
Yeah.
So he's like, Kanye. He's like, through the wire, it's like 2020.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, dude, he's like, I've done other shit.
But like the fact that you said that is crazy because I make videos on social media, and listen to me. When I say this, I'm not saying that I'm a famous person, I'm a superstar or whatever, but like people when they meet me, sometimes they react like some crazy way, like, oh my,
They
shit.
overreact.
Bro, and I love it. It's amazing. But like I just want to tell people,
You made all your fans sound like they were disabled.
No. I love him. No. It was like, yo, bro, like, no,
I
like,
swear to God, if I closed my eyes, I was at Special Olympics.
No, I'm really not. And I love my followers, my supporters, like from the bottom of my heart. But like, guys, I'm a normalized dude. If you see me, come say hi, say what's up. We can have like a talk. We can even like joke around. Like, hey man, I'm nobody. Like, and like until I fill out the Madison Square Garden, y'all don't fan out. Like, just be okay. When I do it, yeah, y'all do it.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great question. What's the goal for you in the future? For now, what you want to see yourself in the future being, like the ultimate like finish line type stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, is that it? You're like, once I do Madison Square Garden, like I'm blocking my mom's number. Like,
No, but like dead ass, like I think the day that I will be like, oh Manny, like you made it, or like you someone, it's like dead ass. If I see like my face on the like on what time, like New York Times Square, and then people like say like Manny like headlining this, whatever, like come see him.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay. Or if I pack out like a big ass place, let's say like there's like a in Paris called like Le Zénith in France. Like if I pack out like a thing like that in my like France, like or Cameroon, like people even know me there. Yeah, like something like that. I'll be like, yeah, that's what I want to be. I would like to be an actor one day.
yeah, that's a stepping stone to know you're in the huge direction of success.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like for me right now, like every day when I wake up, like I just grind, like I still have like 0 followers, because if you just lay down and you just take everything in, like you just gonna be like, you gonna lose. Like literally, we filmed a video the other day for Valentine's Day, and then Sean like literally saw me, was like, yo bro, like damn, you posted like so much videos, like, you know what I mean? Because Sean also like work hard and on his own stuff. Like sometimes he doesn't have like the time to check when I post all the time. But he was like, yo, you posted like 7 videos like in 5 days, because I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get like to the point where I don't want to be like, yo, you the guy from TikTok, or you the guy that makes videos, or you the comedian. I want people to be like, yo, that's Emmanuel Carre. That's actually like, when people gonna start to be like, that's Emmanuel Carre more often, that in my head I'll be like, okay, I'm actually doing what I'm doing. But in my mind, in my head, well, I'm saying it right now, we never know what can happen. I would always like make sure to stay humble and always keep grinding. Like, cause like, you know the fact, like I was an athlete. My dream was literally to play in a stadium, represent my country, singing like the national anthem, and like and play for like thousands of people in the stadium. When the doctor literally told me like, you won't be able to do it, I was like, nigga, watch me. I'm gonna do like with stand-up comedy, and like straight up. And I met Sean, and Sean saw me, like literally it was when I was struggling with the views, and I went to the barbershop like to cut my hair. Sean was there at the same time. I asked the barber like, yo, can you guys put my first, that was the first one I did at the West Palm Beach Improv. Yeah. And I was like, yo, can you guys put it on YouTube so I can just have like one view? It's still on YouTube, you can literally watch it. And then I was watching it, and Sean like watched it like from the back. I was like, yo, who's this? I'm like, yo, that's me. He's like, no, that's someone famous. I'm like, no, that's me. It was like, and then I finished to get my cut, and then Sean like just speaks to me and be like, Sean, like that's the first time someone ever believed like in me. Like, I promise you, like believed in me like this. And I mean it. Even my coaches, even my parents, like that's the first time someone out of my family, other than my little sister, that believed in me like that when I had like 0. Literally like the first like we spoke, and the first like two 2 days after, I was literally rehearsing like my next 5-minute routine for the next show, bro. Like after, like we were just like, he come like pick me up like at like 7 p.m. We rehearse like from 7 p.m. until like 9:30, drop me home and I go to bed. And then I tell him like, yo, I have this idea video I want to shoot. He would be like recording, like helping me record and everything, like driving. And when we started to actually be like, oh shit, we can actually like create something with this. And that's what I like, that's where we're like, okay, we gotta go crazy, we gotta grind. And that's for everybody watching. Like, you gotta be really careful what you like surround yourself with. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I have like so many people like Sean, you know what I mean, that believe in me like that. Like when I'm on stage, like dead ass, it's not just me, bro. People just think it's me. But no, there's also him in the back that just walking around like in the green room, like stressing, like he's on stage because he knows like this guy right here, this man literally like turned me into like a comedian, like a man. Like, you know, when you start stand-up comedy, you don't really know. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see when people used to tell me like, oh, that was kind of like Kevin Hart-ish. You know what I mean? Like the straight beginning, when I watch, I'm like, yeah, nigga, you trying to be like that motherfucker so bad. And then literally Sean helped me find my persona, my comedy style, the way that I am right now on stage. Because I didn't understand what it meant. It was like, Manny, just be like you are with me when you always talk. You were funny as shit. And I was like, okay. And then it started to work. And when I got it, that's when the last Miami improv, like the last Dania Beach improv worked. Because I promise you guys, I was literally me. I was just being me. Like I was talking to the crowd like I was talking to my homies, like literally at the crib, doing the same thing. And then like we were watching the thing together. It was like, yep, Manny, that's it. Just
he unlocked the level to where like he finally got there. And I was like,
and
now,
and
you here now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he would do great always, but I needed him to unlock himself. And he finally did it. You know what I'm saying? So now is when the fucking fun starts. Because now he's himself.
And he created
he's comfortable.
his own style.
Yeah.
yeah, like
And it was amazing to watch. Like from day one, I was just able to watch him.
I had it like sometimes.
Did you almost shed a tear?
No.
Yeah.
No, I did that. No.
But like I at first though, like I was doing like for like one joke. I couldn't do it like for the whole thing. So when we were watching, because every time that we have a set, like we go home and we watch it. Like I go to his apartment and we watch it. He's like, boom, that's it, man. That's where you were you. Just try to be this
film
sort of-
review.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
all the time, bro.
That's
like
great.
Like
It's a smart person to have in your corner.
Yeah.
Someone
Oh.
who really believes in you. It's an investment, but it's also a friendship. And at the end of the day, if it pays off and when it pays off, it'll be beautiful.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna straight up. This motherfucker right here. One time I was in the worst time in my life, like literally mentally. I was in the worst time in my life. I was in France. I went back home, France. Like it was like 2 summers ago. I was depressed. I don't like being in France. I love my family over there. I love my friends, but like being in France make me feel like I'm in a box. Like I'm not like appreciated for who I am. Like when you like different, you think bigger. French people like have like assuming they don't like it. They don't like the fact like someone truly believe that he can do something and that shit pissed them off. So like I had to work in some lame ass fucking jobs where I was like literally like treated like shit. Cause I'm from like a little, like my family live in a little home ass town like where basically there's like 85% is like white people, and like literally like they low key racist as fuck. And I'm not trying to be like just play the victim or whatever, but it's low key racist.
Europe's pretty racist.
Like, no, Europe, no,
pretty
deadass.
racist.
Europe is really racist, bro. Like it's insane.
I got to see what all the fuss is about.
Bro, like, so yeah,
So
like
Europe is racist.
yeah, like Europe is
Absolutely.
it's the place that gave me like you know, even my French passport. My name is French, like Carre, is because my mom like did an amazing sacrifices like to fight to give us like an opportunity, me and my sister, to come to France when I was 12. You know what I mean? Like I grew up in Africa, not the best place to have the best future, but like I got in France. My stepdad who adopted me gave me his name. Thanks to him, I have a passport that allowed me to come to America easier to like to study. But other than that, bro, like I was just like in a worse mental situation. Like I was so sad. I was literally calling him like, bro, big bro, I can't be here. Like I'm stuck here. It was like, yo, it's okay. And then boom, one day just calls me and be like, yo, like when do you want to come back? I'm like, yo, as soon as possible. He got me a ticket that cost like $1,500, like $1,500 like dollars, like dead ass, like $1,500. I was like, nobody, even like my family member, ever did that for me. And then that's the summer, bro. I literally came back, and that's the summer that I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna make like our own show. And that's what I told you, like, Casey, because I was like, yo, I'm sick of like just being like depending all the time and feel like sorry. Like I actually gotta attack it. Like I have like a platform. Just use it. And that's the same summer. We said, like, fuck it. We're going to do our first show. And then we came back. We started, like...
Because he was ascending. And then he got stuck in France. And I was like, yo, there's no way, after all the shit we were fucking working on, that I'm going to leave this kid in fucking France stuck. You know what I'm saying? We got to come back to you.
Yeah, bro. And he got me a nice-ass ticket plane, too. I have my legs. I was swinging my shit. The steward was like, you run this? I was like, nice. And then I came back. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the people, like, I do it for. Even my homies that are home, that are working on something that at the first, it's my dream. You know what I mean? Which is to entertain the world. But now, they also have, like, this image, like, yo, if we work, like really well, we can create like an actual brand, not just like a clothing brand, like actual like people can like, because my goal in the future, like in maybe like 15 years or 20, is to have like an agency that can actually like sign like young comedians or young artists or give like scholarship to kids in Africa to actually have like kids that do arts, like dance, music, comedy, because in Africa, it's not pushed. Like people just, you got to follow the trend. Like your parents tell you got to be a doctor. No, bro. F that, bro. Like, deadass, my mom, like, so many times, she been telling me, like, yo, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I'm like, because I don't feel like it. You
I
know what
do
mean?
see where, to the degree of, like, if you're in a really bad situation, like,
Yeah.
if you're in the poverty of Africa, they shoot for the highest success for their future, for their kids. And to that degree, that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to successfully, this is the way, you got to study and this and that. But it does limit the creativity.
It does, bro.
And you having a possibility to be an entertainer is just going to be so beaten verbally from any dream because they're living in the old way.
Bro, when I tell you he has drive, like, I'm not talking about golf. I mean, he fucking, like, he was all in. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, there's no way that I'm going to let that shit die out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was fucking all in. Like, you know what I mean? He the energy this kid has, but sometimes I die off a little bit because I'm older. You know what I'm saying? I got shit going on. This fucker here is like, yo, he's on it. Like, let's go. And then sometimes I'll kind of fall off, and then we'll do a project, right? And after the project's done, I'll fall off. And then the other day he came to the house and he was like, look, I got the show edited so we can watch it. And I watched what we created, and I watched it, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, we doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all in. We both got the same tattoo and everything.
Wow.
You don't see too many niggas with the same tattoo, but we
Deadass, like, I was like, and you know, mine has 2 stars because, like, when I get on stage, it's not just me. And me, it's me and him. Because, like, Sean don't have the balls to go on stage, so I got to represent him. So, like, it's for both of us. When I hold
I'm going to
that
be
mic,
very honest. I had no idea you had tattoos. I'm going to be very honest.
I have one in the back on my spine, and I
You gotta
have
point
one
them out. You definitely gotta
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, like, it's just, like, everybody watching you, like, at home, like, dead ass, like, it's tough sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it doesn't matter where you grow up. It doesn't matter where you start. But as long as you got the vision, you got the drive, it's gonna be hard. Like, even me sometimes, like, I might have like 2.3 million followers or whatever. Like, even on Instagram, I might have like 300. Like, but when I push something that I really want people to see, that's when it's not being shown. Like, and then you also gonna have like downs. Life gonna be tough. Like, bro, literally like 3 years ago, there's this video like I'm posting on my YouTube. I'm literally telling people I have a heart condition. Like, but I'm in a perfect shape. I still work out. I do everything that I have to do, but not as a high intensity like I could have done like in the future, like in another life. But I'm just saying, like, don't let something like that just stop you from like actually doing what you're meant to do, like on this earth, like dead ass. Like that, they told me like I can't play in a stadium, 1,000 people. I'm going to work my ass off to make sure that shit happen one day. And when that shit going to happen, bro, I promise you, the name of my tour going to be like championship. I swear to God, bro. Because I'm going to be going like for like the trophy. Like I'm going to be like doing like for real. And I know I'm not there yet. I know it for a fact. I still gotta grind. I gotta be better. I actually gotta like discover myself. I gotta study the game. I gotta like learn from other people, other comedians. I don't want to be like just a comedian for a black room. I don't want to be a comedian just for a white room. I'm literally there that's trying to entertain the world. I want to be like, I want to see a Mexican, an Asian, a black one, a white one, everybody. Like just like all the kids just watching. I just want to be a proof like to kids like from Africa.
I can see it. Manny, L'African American.
He's good, bro. Are you on Bumble right now, bro?
Checking his radius. My follow-up was going to ask if you were married, but clearly that's...
But nah, bro, I want to say one more time, like, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much, even just like for allowing me to speaking on your platform.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming,
all the time, bro. Like you guys, like Nick always been showing me love. I see him in the likes. I see him in the comment. I see you, Casey, in the likes. I see you guys in the comment. Like there's some things that people believe, like when you have like followers and a certain amount of followers, like you don't check. We do. Like we still see if our friends still support.
If you
like,
fuck with people, you're going to check.
Yeah.
Who's fucking with you?
Yeah, right. You know what I mean?
He has to host the next show.
Oh, bro, I know, bro. That us.
You need a host?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Please.
I'm down.
We beg you.
You don't have to, bro. You know I do it for
Yeah,
you.
thank you, bro.
Of course,
Like-
bro. You guys are awesome.
Like dead ass, bro. Like
Yeah.
I mean it. Like and people show me love. I'm always gonna make sure like to show them love in return and whatever. Like whatever I can, whenever I can. Like and I appreciate you guys, dead ass. So if you are not already like outside of your house, go outside because yo, it's fucking nuts outside.
We're gonna before we take off.
No, pause. I killed that shit.
You did.
Yo,
We're clipping that. We're clipping that.
That was good.
That's clipping.
That was good as fuck, bro. Like, oh my god.
That was a good way to end it. Because I was like, damn it, I thought he was gonna walk out. We're gonna have if it's all right with you guys, we got a sponsored tequila.
Of course.
And we're gonna have a shot. If you guys want to take one.
Yeah. Bro, this guy right here, he drinks. He loves it. He was literally outside in
want 10 of
Miami until
these?
3 a.m. Bro, that bottle is fire.
It's fire, isn't it?
It's nice.
Look at this shit,
That's
dude.
a nice bottle.
I'm glad you asked.
No, that's really nice.
All right, if you guys can, just give Rock and Roll Tequila a follow. They're kicking off their exciting Tequila Madness promotions throughout the munch.
I'm a munch.
Make sure to give Rock and Roll Tequila a follow as they kick off their exciting Tequila Madness promotions going through the month of March. You can find this incredible tequila at your local liquor store in 32 states nationwide. It's also conveniently available for purchase online at rockandrolltequila.com.
Hell yeah.
And then look at this bad boy right here.
Yeah, that's the one.
This bad boy is it's yeah, right?
Oh!
This is you know what? This gets
Fucking Dia de la Muerte shit right here.
you know what's funny? You would see this in
I don't want to sound racist. This is like because of Mexico.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna sound racist. This here, this here is like something you'd see in like an old like Spanish grandmother's house
Right.
next to her candle with the Virgin
Deadass.
Mary.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I see this, I hear the guitar playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All of a sudden, Danny Trejo comes in and throws a machete at me.
Nah, bro. Thank you so much for having me. This shit was fire,
Thank you
bro.
guys. And that
pulling up.
concludes our episode of Serving Sunshine. Like and subscribe in the comments. Let us know what you want to hear. Talk some shit. I dare a motherfucker. I wish a motherfucker would like a tree in this bitch
Oh, yeah.
to talk some shit.
Say
and
it.
Give
it.
Give it up, you fucking anime page piece of shit.
Hell yeah.
Say something that you want
Hell yeah.
in this comments. You want to talk some shit?
Talk some
Let's
shit.
talk some shit. This is
Bars.
Serving Sunshine, episode 9 with Manny, my boy Nick Wutch. Obviously, a featured guest on here. He didn't want to be in the camera because he's and we gotta wrap it up like your parents didn't, bitch. We're out. Good night.
That was dope, bro. That was fire.